Okay, let's do it anyway. Let's see. It's a short hole. Am I the asshole for not giving a wedding invite to my sister's long distance boyfriend? I feel like it could go either way. You would presume that to be her +1 if you're inviting her anyway. Yeah, you would think so, huh? All right, here we go. Me, 35, and my fiance, 27, are getting married next month. Obviously, all the RSVPs have been received, catering and tables confirmed. My sister, 31, and her boyfriend, 34, are long distance for the past 6 months. She told me recently he's visiting next month after he was able to get time off work. Good for them, but she's saying he should be allowed to come to my wedding too. I said no, because the wedding's soon and everything's set, and he doesn't even live nearby and wasn't going to be coming initially. I can't make exceptions for every guest who has a last-minute honey coming in. My fiance also agrees with this. His stepbrother's been seeing a girl for a few months, and even she's not coming. I tried to explain this all to my sister, but she got pretty mad at me, and is now refusing to talk to me. My fam/friends who know about this thing are torn. Some saying it's our choice, but some are saying I'm acting like a bitch. Am I the asshole? This is a month in advance. I wish there was more context. Yeah, right? Top comment, yes, the asshole. That's not some long distance boyfriend of 6 months. OP's comment says they've been together for 8 to 9 years. Oh, that is wildly misleading. Wait, where is this comment? Hang on. Okay, info. Was he invited originally and RSVP'd? No. No, I knew he was going to move for work and my sister didn't have a +1. Info. How long have your sister and her boyfriend actually been dating? You say they've been long distance, I assume, for 6 months, but how long were they dating before that? Are you limiting the +1s to married and engaged, but no other long-term relationships? Why wasn't your fiance, stepbrother, girlfriend invited? Wedding guest issue says they started dating when she was in college. We aren't limiting to married/engaged. When the wedding invites went out, his stepbrother wasn't with his girlfriend, and he said she doesn't feel comfortable coming to a family event now anyway because they're not serious. Oh, yeah, they started dating when she was in college. And then I think the assumption was she started college at like 18, and now the sister is 31. You hid information in your post and only told it after someone asked. Oh, they linked? They linked? Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. About 8 to 9 years is how long they've been dating. That's fucked up. They're long distance for 6 months. They've been dating for 8 to 9 years. Edit 7 to 8 years to 8 to 9 years. Edit number 2, sister did not get a +1. Yeah, that's no... Right, that's no last minute, honey. That's no last minute, honey. Not even a little bit. This post is so misleading. If they were together 8 to 9 years, why did the boyfriend not get a tailored invite? Honestly, sounds like bride doesn't like her sister's BF. Probably. OP is an asshole for more reasons than just our failure to invite. You're so right. So truing. So truing. Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is big asshole behavior. Without knowing about the relationship between OP and the long distance boyfriend, we don't know. But with the information that we now have through comments, I'm gonna say asshole. We're gonna say asshole. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, we're going to read this one. Content warning, cancer. So if that's not something you want to hear about, go ahead and mute now and we will let you know when we move on to a different post. Am I the asshole for being jealous of my brother with cancer? Yeah. What the fuck? Am I the asshole for being jealous of my brother with cancer? I, F18, have a brother, M26, who has terminal cancer. Ever since he got sick, my family has given me less attention, which is understandable. But now it feels like it's to the point where they don't care about me as much anymore. We have a family group chat. On my birthday, everybody asked how he was doing instead of wishing me a happy birthday. My parents watch movies with him and spend time with him and never invite me. A few days ago, I got frustrated by the fact that I am feeling so left out and ignored that I told my mom about it. I was feeling like a glass child. She called me disgusting and couldn't believe that I was jealous of my brother with cancer. So am I the asshole? Edit, for clarification, I'm not jealous that my brother has cancer. To be honest, I'm not jealous at all. I simply use that word because it's the word my mom used to describe me. I spend time with my brother. We recently went on an overseas trip, just the two of us together. What I'm upset about is that my family doesn't put much of an effort to check in on me or spend time with me. I understand that he has limited time left and that they want to continue to spend time with him before he's gone, but still, don't I deserve love too? Top comment, not the asshole. It's okay for you to hold two truths at once. You're very sad, so scared that your brother has cancer. You're very sad that everyone forgot your milestone birthday and are excluding you from the family events. Usually I'd not say anything bad about a mother dealing with her child having cancer, but her reaction to you was the only disgusting thing that I read here today. Oh, she's a child? Solid, not the asshole. Yeah, she's 18 years old. And in her eyes, at least, she's being ignored by the rest of the family. I think it's both. She wants to celebrate her life, but it's also hurting losing her brother. Yeah. The mother making that assumption is partially wrong. You shouldn't assume what their reaction will be. Oh, yeah. That she was jealous. Yeah. The line in the update with her saying no one is checking up on her really hit hard as someone who also went through a lot of loss in the family at the time. Yeah. Kid is just trying to let mom know that she's feeling a bit left out, and mom's reaction is to say the kid is jealous. That's bullshit. Yeah, it's a little fucked up. You know what? Yeah. I was leaning heavy asshole on this one. Because it sounded real sus, but I don't think OP's an asshole. I think OP is a kid. I think OP is very young and being neglected. Because, like, OP just wants to feel loved and recognized and included. That's just like basic kid care, you know? As someone who went through a very similar experience to this combo is surprisingly cathartic to hear. Good, I'm glad. I love that. But also the parents could have given her a few hours in one day. This isn't about just a party. Exactly. This isn't just about happy birthday. This isn't just about getting birthday wishes. This is about neglect. The experience of wanting to feel loved and needed and cared for is a universal human experience. You can't be happy because your brother is dying. That's fucking rough, right? You're not the asshole. My mother had cancer. It was treatable and she's fine now, but I was her caretaker. And at the time I was 10 years older than you are now. I remember one day I just got so frustrated. I was so burnt out, exhausted from managing everything, working and going to school. And every time someone called, it was to check in on her. And one day I lost it and said, can't a single person ask how I'm doing? I just wanted to be seen for 1 minute for someone to say, are you okay? How are you handling? I felt selfish for that thought then and still kind of do now, even though it's long since passed. But I know it was because I was trying to hold it together, knowing the person I loved was falling apart. Instead of feeling like a member of the family, I felt like a rent-a-nurse outsider, there for vitals and other people's emotional support. I don't think you're jealous. I just think you're struggling to navigate. You did the right thing by speaking up. I'm sorry they reacted the way they did. That's really good. That's really, really good. Snaps. That was so well put. That put into words fucking everything we were talking about. You're not asking if you're the asshole for being jealous of your brother with cancer. That's what your mom said. You're asking if you're an asshole for confronting your mom about feeling neglected. We are getting emotional. Our assholes are emotional today. The final holedown. The final hole. It's time for the final hole. Am I the asshole for my kid crying and annoying a dog owner? With 42% asshole, 58% not the asshole, let's dive into this hole. I went out to eat on a patio with my 10-month-old and my wife. We got seated at a table next to a guy who brought his dog. It's medium-sized, not sure what breed. It's a few minutes in, all is well. We get our drinks and order our food. Another guy with a dog shows up. The dog barks/growls at him. The guy gets his dog to be quiet. The other dog doesn't react at all. We are not a dog family. We chose this spot because the weather was great and the food just drinks are good. The presence of a dog doesn't bother me, but I'm not going to willingly interact with them. My kid has minimal experience around dogs. That's for his safety. Yeah, he's fucking 10 months old, of course. The barking/growling, however, caused my 10-month-old to start crying and freaked him out. My wife is consoling him. Nothing in this post sounds unreasonable so far. It's maybe 30 seconds, and the other guy tells us maybe we should take him away. I see no reason to do that, and I tell him he'll be fine in a few minutes. My kid, however, isn't calming down as quick as we hoped. The guy pipes up again and says my crying kid is ruining his meal. That is some entitled bullshit. Maybe you should fucking move. Your crying baby is kind of harshing my vibes. I'm trying to enjoy my fling mignon with my croissant right now. And your kid is kind of harshing my foodie vibes, okay? My fling mignon and my croissant with my bubbly mimosa, please. He tells me if I can't handle my kid, I shouldn't be going out to eat. I flip out, tell him to shut the fuck up, and blame his dog for why my kid is crying. I tell him this whole thing is entirely his fault for bringing his shitty dog out. He calls me an asshole and calls the waitress over to complain. My wife and I decide to leave cash and get out of there. Was I in the wrong? Edit. This blew up a bit. A few things. The dog barked 5 to 7 times in addition to growling. Pre-baby, this was not a dog-friendly restaurant. Apparently, this is a change in the last 6 months. I didn't know about this after I looked it up online. This was not a fancy restaurant. It was a local chain that is family-friendly. This was a 10-month-old child. And you're like, your 10-month-old is harshing my vibes after my dog barked and growled coming out here.
No, stop talking, go to jail.
Let's go to some comments. Everyone sucks here. What do you mean everyone sucks here? You both overreacted. Children cry, it happens. He shouldn't have made the comment, and you went completely nuclear in him. You went nuclear in him? Hello? One's in chat if you'd like someone to go nuclear in you. Damn, I'd like someone to bust that hard into me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. No, she didn't overreact. She was being a mother looking out for her infant child. I think she did overreact a little bit, but the guy with the barking dog absolutely was out of fucking line, being like, hey, maybe get the fuck out. You don't deserve to go out to eat if you have a crying child. Like, kids cry, my dude. You are in a public space. Shut the fuck up. My advice to you is to get your child familiar with dogs. No, shut the fuck up. This guy is a fucking dinkle donkle winkus. Get your child familiar with dogs? They're not a dog family. They shouldn't have to. Kids cry. Get over it. Have you seen a baby? Additional day 949. Do you know the concept of children? What? They're 10 months old. My advice is to train your infant child to not cry around dogs. Right, the comment directly underneath says, how the hell does someone with a 10-month-old familiarize with dogs if they don't have a dog? The kid hasn't been alive long enough to get familiar with dogs. You sound ridiculous. Thank you, Unfair Finger 5531. Let's hear it for Unfair Finger 5531. Let's go. Let's go. Jesus fuck. We're talking about a mod for The Witcher that adds HD horse buttholes.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm.
Welcome, Raiders! We're talking